Hello and welcome to another Mrreeeee Real Talk. Of course, I'm Mrreeeee and I'm here to talk about today how I guess gear and work out what's my BIS set. And I think a lot of people out there are always trying to determine what is my BIS set, what do I need to collect, how am I going to perform, and that's really what we're going to look at today. So I'm hoping today I can help you determine, what is actually my BIS? What are my items? What's my rotation? How do I become the best I can be? I hopefully you take this as someone. I'm 3K now and M plus. I'm not doing a mythic rating at the moment, so if you're looking for doing rating content, I still think this is like transferable. Like, this is years of experience. I'm getting old, all right? Even though most of you guys who watch my content are also my age, this is the shit. So, like, I'm talking to those people, I'm a 3K. That's like top 5% of players. There are people out there just, don't know where to look. And that's what this is for, and this is what the space. So, of course, you like this, hit the sub button, and please come chat with me because I love making content for you guys. And I want to find what is the Mrreeeee name and what does that mean to be part of my community. So, let's talk. All right, first M+. Okay, I'm pretty good now. The other day, I've got a disc priest now that's pretty much healing 20s. Like, once you understand what you're looking for, it's pretty easy to just start transferring across your skills across multiple classes. First thing we're going to look at is my favorite, which is Warcraft logs. This is the data simulator. This is the key to World of Warcraft and making number go big. We were just talking about this earlier. This is it. This is all your data of everything live. People record. They're going to compare by guild. This is what I do. So first thing I do, I go Mythic Plus Season 3. Okay, and I'm going to look at damage specifically because I want to do more damage or speed. I'm going to look at damage as a tank. And then I'm going to hit up here Demon Hunters and Vengeance. And you can do this for any class, any spec, any race, right? Like if you're looking for healers, here we go. These are the top keys done for. Here's Benj DH is timed A, 28 on this is bolstering this week, the highest key timed, and these are his talents used. So boom, I'm going to open this up. Ben, tell me what you did. Okay, look at his comp. Double Demon Hunter, Warlock, Disc Priest, yes, meta. This is the top. I'm looking at the top. I want to be the top. Right? So I'm going to click on a bench here. I'm going to go over to summary. Okay? Once I'm in summary, look at this. I can see his talents, what he ran. It's interesting. He actually ran Vulnerability and Soul Crush. I actually run Last Resort along another build, but he has gone the Vulnerabilities build. So this is different to mine again. I can see all his items. I can see what his stats he is running. I can see his different abilities, most of his damage is coming from. Okay, I can see what's his stat weights. 6,000 haste, 5,000 crit. There's very little mastery. Okay, this is kind of getting a mindset of what kind of items I want. Haste and crit. I don't want mastery, and I don't mind a little bit of verse. He's stacked with leech. Okay, this is kind of giving me an idea of what I want to go for. Look at his enchants. He's got Sophic. He's using buzzing runes. I don't think I'm using buzzing runes. It gives you a good overview, and you can even go into more in depth. If I was a healer, I'd be looking at my different way of healing. I can look at damage done. It's not a complicated spec. Vengeance Demon Hunter. Of course, it's going to be most of my damage. But if I was looking at a healer, I might break it down differently. I'm going to look at Dungeons, Season 3. I'm going to look at my healing done. Oh, what have I hit here? I've clicked rankings. I'm going to go into healing. I'm going to look up healers. I'm going to look at Disc Priest, my new one I'm playing, okay? Right, these are all the talents. I can see some people are trying different talents here. It's not all universal. It actually tells me here the trinkets people are using, the top trinkets people are using, which is also interesting to you. It does like a quick calculation. I'm gonna bring in here this guy. I'm looking at iJelly, who's timed a huge 29 AD this week. I'm gonna click on him again. I'm gonna look at his summary. All right, there's all the information I need to know. What he ran with, what he was doing. Let's have a look at his healing. All right. Ooh, Toman, flash heal. He casts 131 flash heals. Am I pressing flash heal enough? I don't know. This is going to tell you. You can start to compare. So Warcraft logs is really the pinnacle of information, but it's not just the only ones. This is my first base. So when I'm going to start a new class, the first place I'm going to go is like, what items am I looking for? You can also do the same thing here in Raid.io. This is another popular one. This is done by Raid.io. Is like looking at your individual data set. It's looking at, this is what we use in game. People compare right now. Okay, I'm going to go into raids, or I'm going to look at timed run lead bars. I'm keen to see the timed run. Okay, this is the page here. Straight out the bat, it's really cool. What are the top classes? I like looking at this. This is the top, 40 keys done this week. Someone did 30 AD. What am I seeing? Prot tanks, and I'm seeing Vengeance Demon Hunters. Like, what class am I going to roll? Look, there's a monk there, right? Look, I'm seeing Zephyrim is pumping. Like, the other thing you have to think about here is the saturation. Like, these are 28. Like, these are the top of the top. Like, you can 28 here. Like, we're starting to see more variance in classes. Like, I don't think you also need to not fall in the trap of you're trying to be the best of the best. It doesn't mean you can't be the best of the best playing other classes. Like, look how many keys we're going out. I don't know if we can get down to 25 yet, but if we got down to, let's go 28. We're seeing starting to see Druid. There's a Blood DK. Like, it's not just because the front page has only prop pallies and Vengeance Demon Hunters doesn't mean there aren't people out there doing the content, and that's where you can specifically look at your class in Warcraft logs. But we can do it here. Same thing. Mythic runs. I'm going to look at class leaderboards. I'm going to look at tank Demon Hunters, and I'm going to see the top tanks in the world. Here he is, Rare, the big dog, the man I live and breathe. Rare, if you're watching my videos, please give me a shout out, man, because you're insane to the game. All right, this is Rare. I can see when it's based on his last logouts. This is where Warcraft logs can give you advantage, but you can work your way through. So I can click on his Blessed Black Recold. He's blessed his best. 2 days ago, he completed it. I can specifically open up this kill. How do I open up? I can specifically bring up his kill, I'm pretty sure, here. And I can see, if I open up here, I can see what talents he ran specifically for this 29 and what gear he ran. So you can actually bring it up a bit deeper if you wanted to, but it does a general summary here. Of course, you can see Talent Keeper, show build. I know a few people ask me, like, this is how I bring up again. I bring up WoW Armory. So if I really want to break down of the class and the player, I bring up WoW Armory. And this kind of tells me here how much crit and haste. You can't really tell here his stats unless they're counted out. So I bring up WoW Armory. And this then brings out, again, crit 5,700, haste 6,500, 0 mastery, and 3,000 verse. So I'm seeing what trinkets he's running. I'm seeing his rings. I'm building a case. Like, I'm starting to understand what I'm looking for. I'm seeing what places he's got his tier in. Can I see any dream crafted items? He's got lifebound boots, right? Like, I know these items, but you would probably look for someone who it isn't written in Chinese or in an Asian language, or written in English, right? You might find that to find out what items he's running. So this is the second place you can go to look at and gather information on how to become the best of your class. Again, we can go even further. We start to Simag gear and raid bots, and this is where DPS starts to intake with the slow upgrades. You're going to be searching for the best gear, but in between, you're going to get gear that isn't the best, and this is the best. Like, we start to run, we download the add-on SimC. Okay, I'm able to type SimC hopefully here. It's going to copy this code. I'm going to bring on my raid bots. I'm going to look for my top gear. I'm going to run a drop demiser on my Demon Hunter. I'm going to look at a Medicinal Raid. I'm going to look at a Patchwork 5 minute Dungeon Slice because I want to see my M plus best gear. I'm going to start simming. I'm going to sim to my eyes hurt, yeah? I'm going to sim to find out what my best gear is. This is another way to work out and why it is so popular with raid bots. So this comes to the min-maxing. You can also do just quick top gear and see, like, what am I wearing between two pieces? Is this or this better for damage? I wouldn't recommend this doing for tanking, okay? But definitely for DPS, for if you're playing a DPS class, raid bots is also there. Questionably epic. There's another website that you can. Oh, sorry, it's not. Hello. Let me go to the site. For some reason I can't. Oh my god, have they got rid of questionably epic? I haven't healed this much. It says domain expired. The domain has expired. Okay, if anyone knows about questionably epic, but that was what I used to work out healing simulations. So that's another. You can bring up WoW Analytics. I'm just going to go through all the websites that I know. WoW Analytica. No, that's not the one I want. WoW Analyzer. Here we go. WoW Analyzer, another one. Okay, this is another one that goes with Warcraft logs. If you can bring up, let's see, Mr. Demon. I think I played as a DPS at some point, even though I'm not really. Let's go null root here. I should be able to bring up the log. Hopefully it works. Sometimes this doesn't work. Let's paste the log in. Yep, hello Gnarl. This is it, Mr. Demon. Here I am. It's gonna load my stats in. Oh, look at this. All right. Your prime mix raises fury. You avoid capping fury. Here we go. It's telling me my cooldowns. It's giving me a breakdown here. Cast breakdown. Breakdown spell boost damage that applies damage done by chaos. You want to fit as many power cast and each acid breaks at each window. Bad usage. Okay. It's telling me I'm bad there. My eye beam is bad. It's telling me my throw glaive. I left on charges. It's going to tell me my prep. Your belt is missing throughput. Like, it tells me how to improve my gameplay. You know, I could have done one more eye beam. I could have done one more Essen break. I didn't damage correctly. I only Vengeful retreated 3 out of 9 times. I'm not a DB Hunter main, but WoW Analyzer is another you can look at. You can bring up, you know, statistics here, timeline. I can see exactly when I pressed. Like, look. God, it's good. My cooldowns, what I did in each cooldown. Like, look at this one. What happened here? Look at this one. You know, like another website you can be using. I just think people out there need to start utilizing this content. If you want to be the best and you want to improve, this is where you got to start. This is the transcendence form of World of Warcraft. Is when you start to sim and research your class and really understand. I think Warcraft logs, Radar.io, WoW Analytics, raid bot simming, that's all the next level you need to take. And I think that's my journey. I really start by new class. I look at logs. I determine what my main stats are, what trinkets I'm looking for. I start to sim if I need to. I usually pick up eye level. I look at different top players to determine what pieces of gear I'm going to craft. And then I just start playing the game. And I use analytics to improve my raid gameplay. If I want to improve my M+ gameplay, I'm going to watch top end players and see how they pull. As a tank, I'm going to look at how they use their cooldowns. I'm going to start watching guides. I mean, you know, some of it, you know, Wowhead, Vengeance, you know, Demon Hunter, right? Like these have, and same with ice events, have some merit here. These are the top players. This another way to improve. I can see here, you know, there's still haste and crew. These guys are doing what you're doing and trying to summarize it together. You know, best in slot, let's say M+. Like this, I don't think the gifted use in Vengeance is good, but a lot of Vengeance aren't using it. So there's a bit of misinformation there. Not all are running double times. Like there are things in here that isn't currently updated and evolving like Warcraft logs, and that's what you just need to be wary about. But for a beginner player, this stuff's great. Macros and add-ons are there. This guy, they summarize on Wowhead to help you. I think this is also another secondary start to improve your gameplay. Like looking at, you know, how the rotation works. That's the next step in having fun. So, yeah, I think this is my journey as a player, and I hope this helps you journey your and any questions you want. But this is it. Welcome to the true World of Warcraft, and I'll see you for the next content as Mrreeeee, you know, helps everybody. That's my goal. So, welcome to my community, and peace out.